Right, and we're back for the next episode on YouTube. We'll just chop that there. And welcome back, everyone. Hello again to YouTube. Say that every time. I'd like to try and get the cuts in. Makes things easier. We hit lime. So it's a lot of lime. 150 kilos of lime is a lot. So why not? Yeah, so we can refill this with plastic, right? In fact, it already has been refilled. We could probably send this up again if we want. Yeah, why not? Get more data banks, and then we can... Once we've sorted all the data banks, we can just take those... So we've got 84, 54, 58... 84... yeah, we can convert these into ships that'll either go grab artifacts, or that one's coming back, 50, 56, or just go to other planetoids, because we need to get these artifacts from everywhere. Okay, you guys are bored, but that's fine. We're getting the boost out of power. Are these things using 240 watts the whole time? No, only when they're firing, right? Oh, they are. Oof. Wow, these blast shots are hungry. I didn't realise that. That's a lot of power these things are using for basically nothing. You should, I suppose, in which case use the... So automate it so you've got a space scanner which is turning these on as well. Well, how much does the space scanner uses half for that? That's a lot of power. And I've not set this base up particularly well for power. Given that I think we're going to be sitting around waiting for stuff, because we have very little to do, and we're mostly focusing on space stuff, which is lengthy, why don't we continue strip mining down here, and then crack open this natural gas geyser, and open that up. Bit more power, why not? Go for more power. So we are making a lot of power, but we're also using a lot of power as well. So yeah, I hope this is top priority. Cyberdyne, come on. We've got to give these guys something to do, because they're not going to have a lot. You know, we could go for that hydrogen too, but I don't really want to cool it, and I have no thermium, so we have no thermium, we'll leave it. We are building up some water though, right? Yeah. We're just using this as our big water supply, which is fine. There's a lot of water on the map. There's more up here as well. So we could drain all of this into there, if we wanted to. But we're not running out of water anytime soon. We haven't capped any geysers. Say, this run I'm not too worried about sustainability. Nice. Yeah, 1.4 cycles. That's pretty speedy with a steam engine. The steam engine is not quick. Not a quick engine at all. So every speed boost is welcome. Okay, 344. Come on. This is really taking a while. I might stick some manual gens on somewhere. Just if we're low on power and people are standing around, why not just boost it? We can dig that out as well. Fortunately, we need a good digger. Do we have... Okay, we do have more diggers, right? Who is the other digger? Oh, Hungover Haggis. Super Dupe. Dominator. Yeah, okay. Should be enough diggers about. I know we have sent... we have sent Ghost Rider over here. It's one of our main diggers. We'll just assign them there. To the Trailblazer modules. Perfect. That should get there soon. We'll let them get on with some more digging. Our food storage is all good. We are losing power everywhere. I don't know what the guys are actually doing, other than probably a load of farming. I suspect farming might be still taking up a lot of their time. Why is no one doing these? Just low priority. They seem to be busy. Everyone is busy. We got a couple of glossy Draco eggs in there too, so that's good. Nice. We'll have some glossy. Not that we actually need them. We never really needed them, because this one polymer press is making way more plastic than we could ever need. Because that is the power of oil, guys. That is the way to go. Anyway, we'll pop those manual gens on there and just speed people up. So yeah, we'll store power, but I mean, to be honest, this base doesn't really need a lot more other than just getting these planetoids discovered. This control boost lasts quite a while. 154. I mean, that trip has been quick. Been very quick. Without the speed boost, it would have been slower. That's probably obvious, but no format slower. 78. So we got about 170 data banks in there. Obviously we don't need any for that. We mostly need it for that, for the hydrogen engine. We could start working on hydrogen, liquid oxygen. I mean, that always takes ages to make anyway. Although, yeah, I don't know, where are we going to get this hydrogen from? That's another question. Could be a tricky question. Ideally, instead of running these gens, we would store this hydrogen, but like I say, we're already down on power, so probably not the best idea. There's our coal 56 tons. We're fine. Everything's working, we're just not particularly well optimized. Yeah, you're saying, so it's 2 tiles, so this can't, yeah. That sucks that this is only 2 tiles. It's really not very far. It does, yeah. Takes a lot of power, and we have no hydrogen. Both of which are problems. We could go crack open this second natural gas vent as well. I was just thinking, why would we not, say, come across here? I'm going to do some windy path again. Up here we can just trail a wire and some and a gas line that we need to make somewhere for the polluted water to go. I suppose we can just drain it out of here. And we'll just make a little drain hole. If we put a couple of nat gas gens on this side, make them out of gold just so they work a bit better. Of course, we are used to making lots of nat gas gens. If you've seen my most tubes record run, a lot of sour gas boilers. How many did I have on the run? I think I had about 450 natural gas gens, or that may be going up to 600. So, yes, a lot of nat gas gens on that map, and I'm not exaggerating. Literally 600 natural gas generators. Oh yeah, that took a lot of time. A lot of plumbing as well. Gas plumbing, absolutely the worst. Or ventilation is probably the correct term, isn't it? But close enough. Food has decayed. Rotten bristleberry. Oh. Oh yeah, got to turn these on. Okay, more food's rotting because we're not cooking it. Quick. Oh dear. Turn it back on. We're just making berry sludge. Oh, we should also, if you're going to do this, you need room for the water to flow through. You want a mesh tile. It comes out on the 3rd out of the 4th tile. So it will just come down here and then flow down into this area, and job done. So we just need to supply gas for it. We can use our basically infinite storage carbon dioxide output trick. In fact, it's all just getting deleted here, I think. Pull it down. Ah, right, so now we're in orbit. So if you haven't seen the colonizing planetoid tutorial bike, this is how we do it. So rocket is in orbit. What we need to do is land the trailblazers from here. So you can just go on there, deploy Ghost Rider, and we'll do 2 of them. Now, I like to do this one at a time because I have had it bug out when I send 2 down and only 1 appeared. Yeah, with suits. So they automatically take the suits. Now, you don't need to manually do it. That used to be a thing, you had to manually suit them up, but they fixed that, so you can just deploy them. Not a problem. So we're going to send them both down. And then what we need to do is build a rocket platform, which is why we've sent 2. Because you want to deconstruct the landers and then turn those into a rocket platform to get your main rocket down. Then the other thing we need to do is make sure it's tall enough. Now, our rocket isn't very tall, but I always like to leave enough room for a full rocket, although to be honest, it seems a bit overkill. So what you should do, the tallest rocket can be 35 tiles high, then usually you want to add 2 more just for safety, because it can bug out. So that is the ideal level that I would like to get them to. Now this is going to be overkill because we're probably not going to send any big rockets this way. It's probably unnecessary, but I'm going to do it anyway because I can. So I'm going to, count 37 tiles. Again, use the dig tools. 37, and then make that the top of your platform. That's what I go for. So now if you go on rocketry, we can build the rocket platform, and we can build it. It's going to be underwater if we do that. Okay, I tell you what, we're not going to build it underwater because would it be flooded? I don't know. Can you flood a rocket platform? I think so. All right, let's build it like that, shall we? And then the other thing we need to build, of course, is ladders. Make sure you're not. Get the lead. So make sure you can reach the command module, and then this is another tip as to why you want to put the command module near the bottom. Kind of unlike a real rocket where you put the module at the top in real life. Because of staging and all the rest of it. I won't go into that detail, but yeah, it looks a bit odd when you first do it, but it is more efficient to put it at the bottom. It's easier to get to. There we go. Nice. Oh, it is safe. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll put it here just to keep it above the water, but I'm good. So once this is built, okay, you guys are really going to need to do that. So I'm almost going to finish it. I'm going to red alert. That'll wake them up. That's it. Just turn it off. And we got soft launch. Then we can just land the rocket. Perfect. And in comes our rocket. And then what you need to do is change the crew again, because the crew, when you do the trailblazers, they get unselected as crew. So with that, they can go in if they actually want to, or they can just stand outside and be annoying. And there we go. We'll move them inside. Perfect. We don't actually need that. Right. Yeah, annoying feature, it removes them from the crew. So what we need to do on here is work our way down. Now, I'm going to use every other ladder because they can still climb that, so there's no need to build any more ladders than we need to. And I'll just dig some of this out, just so the sandstone falls down and then they can use it to build with when they're down there. And that'll just speed them up because they have building materials nearby. So a little trick, see, it's dropping sandstone here, and then they can grab it and build with it. Perfect. So yeah, I think Tim's waiting because I can only really do one at a time. So I don't, maybe it's worth just filling this in, because then Tim can join in as well. Being too efficient here. Don't need to be so efficient. Soft launch is building a rocket platform on any other planetoid. Have we got that one? One of the spaced out ones. Okay, blueprint. Take the food. Although the food is now going up, guys. So take a note of that. We are making food. So not a worry on that. Yeah, once they get down here, they can grab this sandstone much quicker. And down we go. And we need to get to the bottom because the because all the good stuff's at the bottom on this planetoid. So the graphite is down there. We also want some metal ore because I need to build an artifact analysis station up here and connect it into the wires. So, yeah, we're going to build all the way down. Have we got enough sandstone here or not? Let's prioritize that. Yeah. Tungsten volcano in the magma biome. Yes, if you're on the marshy planetoid, you get 1 or 2 of them in there all the time. Ore cannon, that is normal. And I had many issues with that on the Most Dupes record run of trying to tame those. I did manage to get it in the end. But yeah, it took a while. Nice, right, okay, we finally got the large petroleum engine. So we'll whack on the hydrogen engine and finish off these bits down here. There's always 3 in total, but I think one of them is always out and one of them is always in and the other one may or may not be. That's my understanding of the spawn for those. Okay, so as long as you guys here have got food, which you have for ages, then you're just going to make loads of databanks. So there are always 3 on that planetoid. We got 100 databanks, we only need 600. Okay, we need 600, that's a lot. That's a lot. Sorry, we got 200, we need 600. Oh yeah, so just dropping the sandstone down here really helps. Let's do that. Probably best to come dig some more from over there as well, and then we can use that to keep building down. Let's prioritize that, but down we go. So the water's kind of equalising there, which is fine. Let's grab some more building materials. Why are you sleeping here? Ah. Ghost Rider is now sleeping underwater. Because, you know, why not? It's the water flounder, it's a berry sludge production. It can be whatever you make it. I mean, it's basically just a big water. The hydrogen engine to get to further places. Well, I don't need the hydrogen engine. That is also a common theme in the Spaced Out DLC, is that you don't need the hydrogen engine. It's too powerful. It's too big. It goes too far. You can do everything pretty much with the petroleum one. So, yeah, I just need to get the artifacts. Artifacts are going to be something to get. So, we'll keep going with the research for now, because the main thing is going to be sorting these outer planetoids out. Cool slush there. I don't think we had cool slush on the other one. I think we had polluted on my Most Dupes run. So slightly different spawn on that one. What did we? Maybe it was cool slush. It was a slush. Send petroleum across the map. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to my mind, the large petroleum engine is the most usable engine. It's not the fastest, it's not the most powerful, it's just so damn easy to use. Okay, we have a lot of plastic now, so we can probably whack that off. Just disconnect that. Okay, we've got a lot of digging to do, and not a lot of digging is going on. So I guess our diggers are busy. See, we will be mostly watching this planetoid. This is also the thing, it makes playing this game quite a lot more difficult because your focus is split. You need to be focusing on multiple planetoids. Cool, so we'll get that, yeah, and grab the sandstone, and then we can build with it. So you've really got to keep jumping around, and luckily I haven't done anything on the second planetoid other than explore it and find nothing. These guys are now running my power grid as well. Haggis and Sadat powering away. Who's what we should do, I think, is Miss Dominator needs to have a priority on digging because no one is digging, and she needs to be digging, so we'll do that. Extra speed. Yeah, no, the yeah, it's a really good engine. I mean, the Radbot engine's really good as well. Radbot and Hydrogen, they're by far the 2 best engines, stats wise. As long as you can refuel them and deal with the heat. It's the challenge. So yeah, just a little detour here is way quicker to build across there, and then steal the sandstone. Use it to build. We're almost at the bottom. I know we can't quite see it yet, but we are very close. And then yeah, we need a little bit of metal ore to make the artifact analysis station. We need to find the artifacts themselves, and then we're going to grab a little bit of graphite, which I'll probably have to put in a little bin. Again, we may have to deconstruct the. We can deconstruct the fridge actually, because we can do that already. The berry sludge does not need the fridge, so really we're just wasting power here. And that also means we're going to have to start running on the generator. How much battery have we got? We've got a lot of battery, we're not using that much, so use that sparingly, that helps. So yes, it is nice to be on 3 times speed, unlike the 1 time speed I was forced to be on with the most Tubes run, because we couldn't run anything quicker. The lag was bad. Okay, what's up with the novice research? Okay, we've really got to get researching, guys. It's not a waste time. Perfect. Okay. Sandstone. Well, the fridges are... yeah. They don't need a fridge. You don't need a fridge for berry sludge. Oh. So I think what we can also do... if we... I don't know. I can say we can disassemble that, but we'll technically make our return quicker, but... we'll need it. And I think the quicker way... okay, we'll just go down to the bottom. We got fossil, we got igneous rock, and we got lime. Not lime, and then the graphite is there as well. Okay, cool. There's already sandstone down there, so that's fine. Bit more research. Gonna work our way through it. That's good. So this is the bottom, and there's some oxygen in there. The water planetoid is always very similar, so you know what to expect. We just need to find the artifacts. That's the key thing. Find the artifacts. We'll grab some graphite, and that's the job. Yeah. So Tim is now running on this. Not sure if he needs to run on it or he just wants to, but yeah, we have some battery left, so 40 kilojoules. It does charge up quite quickly with the manual generator. So just keeping us going and not losing the room bonus at the same time, which is awesome. And then yeah, I think what we'll do here is we'll S-dig our way through. Okay, so S-digging is just a technique to minimise the amount of building you need to do. They can walk on that. It's also the quickest way to go up and down, technically, is S-digging. So it's kind of looks like an S. So you do 3, 3, 3, and you just connect the ends like that. You can do it in a straight line, or you can slowly walk it to one side, for example. Maybe if we come in on top of this, we can just walk down this little staircase, or make a little staircase. Because we need to hit the very bottom. I see abyssalite down there. Some more research done. Yep. We hit cycle 200 as well, so we're getting up there in terms of cycles now. Slowly. Okay, hopefully some more digging's going on. Mrs. P Dominator is on that now. Meanwhile, we'll keep an eye on the water planetoid, because this is where the exciting stuff is happening. Of course. Go for a save and to cycle 201. Let's grab some water quickly. Let's stay hydrated. Keep my voice going. Yeah, so we're almost there. It is quite a long way, really, top to bottom. So, if you're going to build a permanent colony on here, then some kind of pole or transit tube would be useful, but you will have to ship materials for that. So it's very metal poor world. So it makes things a bit annoying. Yeah, we are going to flood the bottom area, but there's no way to not do that unless you store all the water or make some kind of little liquid lock thing at the bottom. You can use a tiny little liquid lock to get around it. But I'm not fussed. I say I'm here for a bit of graphite and for the artifact. So I don't really care if the bottom gets flooded or how we leave this place. It's not an issue. Just want the stuff. I want its bounties, and I can leave everything else behind. Thank you for the follow revolt Barsonim. Welcome in. Yeah, the pressure damage also. Get it. Yeah, so here goes the S dig. So they can just dig and then they can walk. Right, I see the bottom. I see artifacts. So the artifacts are over here, which means we'll need to dig this way. And we can't quite get across without doing that. We'll use igneous rocks. There's igneous rock down here. And then what I do want to do is I want iron ore. There is no iron. Okay, there's some iron ore down here just to build our artifact analysis station. So we'll just do a bit digging down there. Perfect. So we'll remove that. Remove that. You see the cracks already. Yeah, there may be some like infinite storage spilling going on as well. We'll see. Or it might have just liquid locked itself in, so you never know. No, don't idle over there, Tim, please. Please be ready over here to do stuff. No, Ghost Rider also don't do that. Let's get down. So what we can do is in here we'll set this to what on earth is graphite? I can't remember which one it is. Which one's graphite? Mineral or not? Graphite. It's a raw mineral. So we'll do a store on there. We'll do that more. Just to lower the priority. Okay. That's now, I don't know why I dug that out. That was not very clever. Just get down there. Grab some metal. So we are going to drain a load of water in here, but let's say, don't really care. Cool. That's it. We've got some iron ore. Perfect. So we should have, hopefully, enough for the artifact analysis station, which is 800 and very expensive. We will build that right next to the rocket in like the wither space. Also, this will overheat, so just be aware. This thing makes heat. So it will overheat, but we only need to get 2 artifacts out of it, and that's it. And then I'm not sure we can even bring them back. I think they might have fixed the fixed that thing where you couldn't bring it back. You can now move them around with pedestals and stuff. But I'm gonna say, not really a concern. And we got. I can't remember how much graphite makes how much fullerene because I don't usually use it, to be honest. So you can just dig some stuff up. Can you guys get up? Oh no. Oh, the pressure damage. Right. I see. These guys have got themselves stuck because of the pressure damage. Just have to ladder our way back up. Unreachable food. Yeah, that'll be the one. Be the one. Heat deletion button. Yeah, so our food's going up, so we can take more dupes, but if we take more dupes, I don't have any bedrooms for them currently, because this is... I mean, we have dupes away. There's no bedroom space. I think I'm more tempted to just leave it. I mean, I'd like to have more of you guys in. Let's grab plastic so you guys can have it. STX not recommended, yeah. Lessons learned. So yeah, yeah, I'd like to have more of my subscribers in, but I don't really need you guys. And it's going to be a pain because I'm going to have to rework this whole base just to do it. So I'm very tempted to just leave it, to be honest. And chill out. Okay, come on. How are we doing? Still got suits, still got Atmo suits. Can you bring them back? Actually, is this a thing? Is this a thing? Can you bring them? Because you used to not be able to move them. So if I... Ah. This will be the quicker way. I see. I didn't think of that because there used to be no way to move them. Let's try that. Then that may save us having to build all of this nonsense. That'd be way quicker. There you go. Didn't even think of that. Right, Tim's on... Yeah, okay, you can just bring him back. Alright, well, that's convenient. I mean, why not? There's still better damn well count to the achievement. No, really? Well, we'll see. We'll see. We have to do another move. So yeah, we've got one terrestrial and 2 space ones so far. I think it stacks them, doesn't it? I mean, so he's dropped that useless machine one, and then hopefully that one's still valid. We'll see. Tim's going for it. Seems to be fine. Yeah, that didn't work for me last time. I remember trying to move them on the pedestal and just like, no. Was not having it. Just grab some more graphite. Okay, let's 6 that. We've got 300 kilos of graphite. So what's the fullerene strip mine? I don't think we need to strip mine for that. Molecular forge. Let's build one of those. These things are a pain because they are too tall. Okay, got some red bolt containment. It's fine. I mean, no use, but we can now start on the research reactor that we don't need, but do it anyway. Now, where are we going to put this thing? I mean, why not take some of these out? So yeah, we're on a fullerene collection trip right now. Got 500 kilos in there, which is nice. Right, I can see what Curvy Farmer's going to do here. That is very obvious to see what's coming. Go. So if we put the molecular forge in there, pull that across, power it up. I think the power situation has calmed down now that we've stopped making loads of blast shot. Probably helped. You can put unresearched ones on, I thought. It definitely gives you the option to. Okay, how are we doing up here? 127, 135. They're just making loads of data banks. There's a huge data bank mission. Also, I love that I don't have to worry about food going off. Yeah, berry sludge, it's good stuff, guys. It is good stuff. Shame I didn't have it on the most dupes run. Would have made things a lot easier. Because you just never have to check if it's going to run out. Other than them eating it, but it's pretty slow. Okay, we got 4 tons of oxalite, so I think that's probably fine for now. It's also going to help the power situation even more. Tidying. Not sure which one it counts as. Tidying or storing. Storing, deliver, store materials, supplying. I don't know if it would actually be on here. Tidy. I mean, sweep's on there, so I feel like it's probably tidying, but I don't know. I don't think they've added it. So yeah, I would like to know how much fullerene this is going to give us, and then therefore how much we're going to get. I wonder, is it on here? The recipe should be on here, right? So, supercoolant. We need 1 kilo of fullerene makes 100 kilos of supercoolant, and then the other one is 90 kilos of graphite makes 100 kilos of fullerene. That's loads, right? I'm not misreading the numbers, but 90 kilos of graphite makes 100 times the supercoolant recipe. So you get 10,000. You get 10 tons. 10 pipes is 100 kilos. It's 10 kilos per pipe segment. So 100 pipes for a 1k fullerene. But yeah, so 90 kilos of graphite will make 10 tons of supercoolant. Which is 100 pipe segments. I think. My maths is okay, and I've got 2 tons on board, so I think we'll be fine. That sounds like more than enough for me. Right. I think in that case, mission accomplished. Let's get these guys back. And we've got the artifacts on board. We can take that out, and we can reset this whilst we've got it. We'll put this on 3 ammo suits again just to refill it. And yeah, mission complete. Mission complete on this planetoid. In fact, we have no reason to come back anymore, so that'll be what it'll be. This is the plan: get to each planetoid, get its stuff, and then head on out. We'll use fullerene. Ah, no, I see a problem here. I see a problem. We need sulfur. Where are we going to get sulfur from? There's no sulfur on here, is there? And no, there's nothing on here. I looked because there's no sweetles or any. That's rust. Yeah, there are no sweetle biomes anywhere. I looked for that because that would have been useful. Ah, there's sulfur down here. I see. Okay, there's a little bit buried in the radioactive one. So that means someone is going to have to go and dig that out. Cool. Well, at least there's a little bit in there because that would have been a pain. I can do. Maybe we might have dug some already. Nope. Haven't found any. I think it's only in this biome. So we will have to go in there to get it. That's fine. It's fine. At least my next suggestion was going to be condense some methane, so or some sour gas, and find it that way. But that's an easy way. Digging's an easy way. You can always make it from sour gas. Just a complete pain. But cool. That was mission successful. So that's great. Need to bring 30 data banks back. So one of these can come down. I mean, there's Badger's going to come down because he's probably the better scientist, I think. Let's bring Badger down. How hot are sulfur geysers? So the melting point of sulfurs, I think, is 120-ish. So the sulfur geyser comes out a little bit hotter. I think it's about 150. Let's see. How was my memory? Okay. It doesn't say, because why would it bother to say in the wiki? That's the kind of thing that would be useful. Yeah, okay, so it does solidify 115, so I said 120, it's about that. I think the geyser is slightly hotter than that, obviously, it comes out as a liquid, so it's somewhere between 120 and 150, I'm sure. I can't remember the exact number. And it's not in the wiki, because, why? Yeah, let's get these data banks nabbed. So many data banks. Yeah, it does need cooling. I did cover that in the geyser tutorial, but of course, covered all the geysers. Covered everything in some tutorial point somewhere, so I'm sure you can find one. But yeah, we should have our glossies now. These guys aren't cramped. These eggs are going real slow. Yeah, we'll get we'll at least use up these data banks because we need to push through this research. In the meantime, we can make more material science. Our red bolts. So we're pushing through. Yeah, we're not building up any hydrogen, so we're still using power clearly. And now this is done. So how to tame this? Nice and easy. Just ladder up. we'll put a steel pump in here and it'll never overpressure. We're just going to build this really simple. In fact, we'll use igneous rock because there's igneous rock everywhere. Always use local materials, it's quicker. We'll probably use it insulated. And then we are also going to have to run some power that way. I suppose the quickest way to do that is going to be to run this down. Or put a little tiny transformer over here. Okay, don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Don't know why I paused it. Too used to having pause. Yeah, so we'll snake this stuff up. Say, I knew this path would be a bit snaky. Just be what we need. And then of course remember to put an atmo sensor in here. We can use lead, it's not going to melt with a nat gas geyser, not hot enough. So, if you can use lead, generally a good idea too, because there's so much of it. Although we could use gold as well, we've got lots of gold on this map. There is iron and copper available too, if we want to go and take them, so always an option. Going for a save. So yeah, we'll just connect these up. Again, I don't like to run them through the lines, although you can do that. Do that, and then what we also need is a smart battery on this. So we'll plop one of those on. We'll work out the setting for that at some point. Bottom right on the natural gas vent. Yeah. I need it built first, so I just left the space open. Get that analysed as well. A couple more data banks. I mean, why not? And once we got dug through here, we can have a crack at that one as well. Some algae. Oh yeah, Huh? Oh yeah. So that would technically just turn into a dirt tile. Which would not be ideal, but not the end of the world. So we're coming back, and that should be within range of the station soon, which is good. Okay, we've got some meteor showers coming in, so we can turn those on at our meteor blasters when that gets close. Hey, badges on it. Badges on the research. So we'll grab that. Yeah, we're very close to grabbing this one as well. We'll just do exactly the same idea. Okay, what do we want? Grab lots of fern. Can't make more of those, so why not? Got some other prints. Or except probably some drywall. The third one's usually drywall. Snowflake print. Oh, nice. Looks cool. I do have a lot of drywall sets. And, say, on this run, I'm not really going to faff around using them too much because it's not a very long-term run. But there will be some more to come with that, so stay tuned. Depending on what the next run is, we may well be using that. Yeah, so I think we just wait for the materials research. 37. Is that going to get there? Not quite. We need another ramp up shot, I think, to finish the research. Or is it? Oh no, it's going to get there. It's going to get there. Just squeaking. I think. Perfect. Cool. Then that also means they can go grab the rest of the data banks off here, although they've already done it. Okay. Well, we'll send this one up again, I think. Up goes the Virgo. And we can bring the reconsole down with 150 data banks. Go, Razor can get a new suit. I'm sure we like that. One down, one up. That's what we do. We need to get this refilled. Perfect. Unreachable toilet. Why has this got no toilet? So, what's going on there? Huh? It doesn't have a Of a line? That was weird. Something melt or what? I swear I filled this with water. Unless... no. Unless I filled it up down there. No, I don't think it melted. I think it was on a carbon dioxide engine and then that was the inlet there or something. And then when I changed it, I didn't add the pipe. That's probably what happened. Don't worry. No biggie. Okay. Right, keen to get our artifacts back. I'll be there soon. We'll put fullerene on forever and we'll put supercoolant on forever, because why not? The other thing for fullerene is we need a supply of petroleum, and we need petroleum in a way that the dupes can pitcher pump it. So, what we need to do, you just need to put a little pitcher pump in there. You can then build around like that. Then you need a little hydro sensor to stop it overflowing, and then you just pop that onto a liquid vent. So yeah, we have a supply of petroleum, but we need it out available for them to use with the forge. That's how we do that. We can put that transformer in. Perfect. Yeah, so this is looking... although this has gone dormant now anyway, so you know. I'll put, if this is above 2000, why not? That's all good. Yeah, so this one's now back in range, so hopefully someone should jump on the mission control station and speed them back in with our lovely artifacts. Then we'll keep going. Okay, we've got the water sorted, yeah. Lovely. Okay. Send that back up. Take 2 on that one. So we've got 154 units of data banks in there, so we'll be ploughing through the virtual planetarium research, hopefully. Whenever someone gets around to it. Yeah, cool. So we've got the mission control boost. That's nice. Half a cycle till they come back in. Nice and speedy. Get those dug too. Perfect. Oh, I think everything's looking pretty good. Someone's analysed these as well. More data banks. Come on, guys. I'm going to use all the data banks up. Make your way to many data banks. Ah, and setting for this is below. Yeah, it's probably 500 is fine as long as it doesn't spill, but we'll set it a bit lower so they can pitcher pump as much petroleum as they need for that. Right, and then when Ghost Rider comes back, he's my main digger. We'll send Ghost Rider quickly back over to Stinkato to grab some sulfur. Although that does also mean we're going to need to, in order to move it, we either need a rocket platform or unlock the loaders. We've got the supply teleport output over here, which is the one we would need to activate. So we can do that. We then need to activate it on the other side and build some conveyor rails, which means I'm going to need to send an engineer through. So, yeah, we'll send the digger first because we need to dig stuff, and then we'll send the engineer, I suppose, later on. Grab the sulfur. We're slowly working on the supercoolant, bit by bit. Cool. 20 seconds, in we come. Back from the successful trip to the water planetoid. Okay, right, Recon Soul is now out of data banks. Here we go. We can refill these and then we can go off. We can go off to the superconductor planetoid was my next thought. Why not do that? And you can immediately see they've taken the artifacts, well, quicker than my camera can go, down to the artifact analysis station. Perfect. Why not grab a screenshot of that? That could be the thumbnail for this episode as well. Grab them as we go along today. Makes my life easier. It means I don't have to watch through the VOD and try and work out what the thumbnail should be. So there you go. Hiya JKLM 35. Wonder if does this do something when it finishes? Nice animation. No. Okay, so we have a blender, which means as well, I'm hoping that's going to be 2 over here and not bug out or anything. Indeed, it says we have 2 terrestrial ones, which is awesome. Yes, move tool, much easier. Because when I did that the first time, I literally was building artifact analysis stations on all these weird outer planetoids, and it was a pain, and they were overheating, and I didn't even have a battery on my rocket, so I was literally building a manual generator and a battery. It was a mess. It was a complete mess. So, yeah, that's made things a lot easier. Why do we have no pending deliveries though? There should be another one. Another one, right? Where's the other one gone? Please say someone's carrying it or something. Leo. Leo. Where's my second one? Where's the second one gone? There were 2. I brought them both on board. It's not here anymore. I put them here, didn't I? Blender. Tell me we've lost one. Yeah, the blender got in. The other one was the useless machine. Well, it's not. It's not here anymore, right? I saw them. I know I saw them move both inside. No. No, it's not on the errands. It's gone. It's gone from the errands. I think it's disappeared. This better not screw me up. It's where? It's where? Oh, it's here. Oh, did they already do it? Then it should say 3, right? Oh, it does say 3. Okay. When did that? I don't know when that happened. I'm going mad. Alright, awesome. We have 3. Mission success. Okay, how are we doing on oxygen? Oxygen, we have 700 kilos. We have more than enough oxygen. We have more than enough food. Okay. We have a load of worn out move suits. Let's get this bin full again. 3. Yeah, success. So yeah, in fact, before we send him off, we need to get where's the teleporter? Quickly get Ghost Rider. Let's get Ghost Rider over there and get some sulfur dug up. How much sulfur do we need? I'm guessing it's not a lot, is it, right? We need 5 kilos, so we only need a couple hundred kilos to be more than enough. Let's send Ghost Rider. We're making progress now. We're rocketing along. This run will be done soon. We'll see. Won't be going much longer. Okay, there's Ghost Rider in. So I think what we can do is dig across here, and this is why we brought a digger. It's this stuff, right? It's this stuff. That's more than enough sulfur. And then we can literally send him back and then send in an engineer, although... Ah, okay, it already has that. Awesome. We just have no power, so really what we need... a little manual gen and a battery. I forgot that was already built. Don't remember that. I'm going mad, but... I wonder what these guys are going to do to the water. Or they're just going to sting Ghost Rider. Yeah, well, they're dangerous. They're dangerous things. Would that kill the hive? Oh well. We don't need the beaters, so we don't need them. So, not sure I can be bothered to do full nuclear setup. We really don't need it. Just to get this done. Ghost Rider is sleeping. Still just running off random food over here as well. But it keeps the beaters away from him as well. He's safe in the water. So that kind of works. Okay, that's loads of sulfur. So we'll get that built. Yeah, don't really need to do that. Anyway, there's loads of beaters floating around, so no need to stress about that. Where's he gone? Completely lost track of him now. Oh, okay. Is the cobalt all the way up there or something? No, downtime, okay. Yep, so we'll fly out to the planet over there. Is that coming for us? No. That one's coming for us at some point. Let's see. I mean, we might even be able to get away with one rocket just going to all these places. It's actually the point of interest ones that I'm slightly more worried about slowing me down now. So we'll see. Cool. Yeah, we got loads of hydrogen here. So what we should probably do is make a hydrogen store, I think. So we'll just pop some steel pumps in there. We'll put we'll just do this. We'll bottle empty a tiny bit of water in there. We'll gas these up to the top. We say we can try and pull that one on as well if we want. We'll come across this. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, we need to build liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen somewhere. We can suppose do that on the right somehow. Maybe if we do that, we can come across or something. Seems reasonable. Yeah, we can just do a little infinite hydrogen storage. That's all we need. Gas vent. Yeah, just chop that. Gas bridge. Chop that, just make sure I don't do anything silly. Power wise, how are we going to run this? I want to manage it. Might be a lot when that's going. Ideally, want to pull it off this. Oof. Yeah, I suppose we'll just joint plate it like that, shall we? That'll do. The pliers behind the game. Yes, they have to disconnect. So I don't have the pliers mod on because it bugged out and I didn't turn it back on. Update it. I did turn the blueprints back on because that still hasn't been added. So definitely still need blueprints. That's right. So we've got copper meters incoming in 1.5 cycles. That'd be good to do. Okay, right. What's going on in Stinkato? We good? We're good. We're charging this up. So I can just send this through now. Misc, sulfur. So go Ghost Rider. Oh, allow manual use. That'll be the one. There we go. So he's going to go grab some sulfur. And I think all the beaters are now dead, which is helpful. Stop them attacking me. And then, oh, I need to activate this thing too. So I need a scientist over here. So what we'll do, we'll bring Ghost Rider back because he is not a scientist. Oh, got to inspect it. Ghost Rider, So we need to send him off to space. And then I suppose this next time we'll have to send a scientist. I knew there was something. Not an engineer, it needs a scientist. Right, but as we send it back, I think that is the end of this VOD episode as well. So I will, I'll leave this one here. Thank you very much for watching as we continue on through the stream. And hopefully I will see you next time. Goodbye, YouTube, for now.